So basically Bloodshed is like a roguelike mashup between old school Doom style shooters and games like the very popular Vampire Survivors. Their developers sent me a key, so I checked it out. The core gameplay in this is pretty straightforward. You select from different missions and choose from various characters, and then your goal is basically to survive for a set amount of time, 20 minutes in this example right here, while fighting off massive waves of enemies. The interesting part is that your guns can auto-fire simply when you aim at enemies. This is similar to how Vampire Survivors works, but you still control where you're looking and moving. Now I turned this option off because I preferred the manual shooting. It just gave me a better feeling of being in control. As you kill enemies, they drop experience gems and coins, as well as chests from the bigger enemies or mini-bosses. The experience lets you level up during your run to get stronger weapons and abilities, as well as upgrading your existing abilities. The coins you collect are your meta progression currency. When you die, you keep these and can use them to buy permanent upgrades back at your base. That, for example, permanently increase your dealt damage or health. When completing missions, you also keep unlocking new characters and items that will then be added to your collection. The maps so far seem pretty open, more open than I expected actually. Occasionally you come across these pillars that you can shoot. That can help out your survival tremendously. Sometimes you get coins or sometimes you get some health. That really is very valuable, because there is of course no automatic health regeneration. You can of course find different weapons like shotguns and switch between them. I personally found the gunplay to be satisfying, especially the shotgun. But so far, if I recall this correctly, when it comes to the actual upgrades, I have only found percentage increases or decreases to how it performs. These are noticeable, but maybe they can add some more interesting things to really give you that feeling of power. So to match the increasing difficulty of the enemies, give us some really powerful upgrades, like make it shoot bullets that have effects on them, like explosions or lightning, an option to use 2 shotguns at once, and so on. So I'm curious to see some builds where we feel insanely powerful, but still have a challenge because of the difficulty. When it comes to the music, I found it very fitting and atmospheric. But it could be even a bit more frantic and hectic for this kind of chaotic, intense gameplay. The early access version includes at least 3 characters, 1 fully playable chapter, around 20 different enemy types, and 3 biomes. All of these are to be expanded upon drastically with coming updates. That's pretty much what Bloodshed is, a retro-styled FPS. And that sentence concludes today's video. If your time was respected, a like or comment is very much appreciated.